Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So our sneaky friends at Marvel dropped the brand new final trailer for Eternals last night or super early this morning, however you want to cut it. And I'm stoked. I'm excited that I woke up to it. I mean, I'm salty because like don't drop stuff at 3 a.m. unless you're going to warn me and I can get up and I can be like, oh my God, 3 a.m. so excited. But I'm excited because we haven't really seen much of the Eternals. Now, I'm a comic nerd, so I know a little bit more of their background. And I'm hoping that this trailer gives us just more. Like, it answers some questions. Like, one, where the heck have they been? Because I do believe your job is to protect us and fight the Deviants. And now the Deviants were hinted at in the other trailer. But I have a news flash for you. Thanos is a Deviant. Technically, he's not a Celestial. He is an Eternal with Deviant genes. So, dude, where have you been? Just saying, you're sleeping on your job. But so I hope they answer that. And I hope we get to see more of the Deviants. And yeah, I'm excited to see whatever they want to show us. So let's watch.
Five years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
So emergence sounds bad. Just saying.
How long do we have?
7 days.
Okay, got a week till the emergence wipes out everybody. Log in.
We're Eternals.
Ooh, Celestials, I think, maybe.
We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the Deviants.
Oh, it's a Deviant!
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos?
Ooh, hello, Dane. Thank you for asking those questions. Why didn't you help?
Instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless Deviants are involved.
Okay, well, who? Why?
By who?
A Celestial. Ooh.
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
Hello, ship.
We've loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
I'm falling apart.
You can't protect.
Another one?
Any of them.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
All right, let's talk about what we saw. And sure, it was great to see the powers of the Eternals kind of on display, yada, yada, yada. That's not what I'm excited about. I'm excited that we got not one, but we got two Celestials, and we got to see what the Deviants look like in the film. So there was like a split second of them, like blink and you miss it, of them in the teaser trailer. This time we got clear imagery of what they're gonna look like. So, quick comic book lesson. The Deviants and the Eternals are kind of related, two sides of the same coin. Both created by Celestials. The Deviants were actually created as a food source for Celestials, and they are grotesque. There are some of them that are smart. The ones that are extremely deformed are called mutates, which that's kind of like what we're seeing in this trailer. Those look more like mutates and not like beings that could actually do something, like genetic mutations and configurations and such. And they are generally not as powerful as the Eternals. Some of them have superhuman abilities, but most of them do not. And whereas the Eternals are godlike in power abilities as well as being extremely attractive. So not mad about it, right? Let's see. So that's the Deviants. And technically, as I said, Thanos is a Deviant because he is an Eternal and a Deviant. Just saying. Also, our friends the Deviants carry the X Factor, like a relation to the X Factor chromosome. So another X-Men tie-in. I'm always here for those. All right, we saw not one, but two Celestials. And at first I thought it was Urson, who is the Seeker. However, I think looking at it a little bit more closely, it's Arishem, the Judge. And that kind of makes more sense, right? And the emergence threat, right? Okay, they could be talking about the Deviants coming back. I mean, that seems kind of obvious. The Deviants are around, they're fighting, and they're going after mankind, and that's a problem. However, it doesn't seem like anything the Eternals would be that concerned about, because that's literally what they do. They fight Deviants. That's not a big threat. So I kind of think it has to do, the emergence has to do with Celestials, drawing Celestial attention. Ego is a Celestial, to give you some, scope for non-comic readers of how nasty these guys can really be. Galactus, it's not good. It's not good to draw attention of the Celestials. And if the Judge is coming, the Judge, exactly as it sounds, he literally judges populations and determines who lives and who should die. Kind of like Thanos, but Thanos will claim it's in a judicial way. And it's random. It's not, whatever. But you're still wrong. It's still genocide. Haha, episode 2, what if? Then we get Jemiah. He's the Seeker. And he, like his name says, he's the Seeker. He seeks out knowledge. He seeks out beings. He has an insane, unfathomable amount of knowledge about lots of things, but high up on that list would be genetic mutations. Again, we got, X-Men coming. Plus, obviously, the Deviants are mutations, as well as the Eternals are kind of like not human. Also, mathematics. And he's the one that's like picking up Athena and is like, you can't save them. So again, that's why I think the emergence has more to do with the Celestials coming than the Deviants. I think they're gonna have to fight both, and it's gonna be insane. And I'm really curious to see how it ties into the greater MCU, because like I said, they've been chilling all this time. They didn't interfere with Thanos, even though they should have, based on their own definition, but we'll let it go. Also, Skrulls are technically Deviants in the comics, so does this tie into Secret Invasion? Kind of hope so. Yeah. And how is it going to tie into Shang-Chi and the Marvels? So I feel like we're looking at more like the Marvels, maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. We've got lots of madness happening thanks to Wanda and Loki. There's just so much going on. But I'm excited. I hope that for everybody who was kind of like, who the heck are the Eternals and why do I care? I hope you're excited about it now, because the potential here is big. Like, getting the Celestials involved is a whole thing. It opens up so many options. And, we know that the multiverse is key going forward. We know that this is kind of be the multiverse saga. That's not official, by the way. I just we had the Infinity Saga. Now I think we're going to get the multiverse saga. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. But, yeah, I'm excited. I'm hyped for it. Like I said, I'm shocked that they gave us not one, but 2 Celestials in the trailer. Like, dropping 2 Celestials in the trailer. Thank you, Marvel. And we got our Deviants and Kit Harington. his character's got big things coming, and that's why you haven't seen anything really of him other than him being like a typical just plain human. But he's not a plain human, and I just can't wait. November 5th in theaters. I will get my tickets ASAP. In the meantime, we've got Shang-Chi September 3rd, which I have already seen it, and guys, it is phenomenal. If you don't have tickets, get them now. Mask up, do what you need to do to feel safe, and go see that movie. It's so good. And again, the implications are insane. So what did you think of the Eternals? Do you agree with me? Do you think it's Arishem and not Urson? I mean, I just feel like based on I don't know, the implications of him being there and like the stakes. There we go. I think because of the stakes, it's Arishem. And he had the horn thing, so it's just the eyes were kind of different and they looked more like the other guy. But yeah, no, what did you think? Drop a comment below and I will see you next time. Bye.